What is up guys, and welcome back to another tier list video. And today we're taking a look at all these cards that cost 800, 1000 and 1500 shards. Surprisingly, there is not even a single player that cost 1250 shards. And as you can see, we've got so many players to talk about, and I don't want to drag this video too long so that you guys get bored to death. So without any further ado, I'm going to start this video and try to make it as short as possible. Right off the bat, as always, we're going to start this list with the strikers. Let's pick up all the strikers that we've got. I think this is all that we have. Yup. So let's start with Gareth Bale, I guess. On paper, Gareth Bale is the best striker in the game right now because he's the fastest. He has incredible dribbling, his shooting is decent, his physical is great, he can play at left winger, he can play at the right winger position. He is an absolute monster when it comes to versatility. So I think Gareth Bale is going in the S tier, and Pele is also going in the S tier with him because he's also a very versatile player. He can play in the winger positions, but he can still do quite well at the cam because cam is his secondary position. He's got playmaker trait as well, which helps that position a lot, and his stats are quite incredible. He's one of the fastest and smoothest strikers in the game. His 5'8" height means he is one of the smoothest cards in the game. His finishing is quite incredible, but not as incredible as Eusebio, who is going in the S+ category because on top of incredible stats, incredible pace, great dribbling and superb shooting, this guy got something that these guys don't. He's got a 5-star weak foot, and that makes him incredibly dangerous. And that is why Eusebio is in the S+ category. Next up, let's talk about, I think, cams. And we've got Angel Di Maria and we've got Socrates. And I think it is going to be a controversial call, but I am going to put Socrates in the A tier because he is not as smooth as you would expect him to be. And honestly, I can't blame him. He's 6'4", so he's not supposed to be a smooth card. But other than that, he's got quite decent stats. His pace is superb, shooting is amazing, passing is decent but not over the top because he also doesn't have playmaker trait, which is a bummer because every cam should have playmaker trait. It helps a lot in building up attack, it helps your attacker get into good positions and make some really good runs. So not having a playmaker trait as a cam is a bummer. On top of that, he cost 1000 shards. If this guy was a central mid card, I think I would easily put him in the S or even S+ category. But because this guy is a cam who cost 1000 shards for 108 and he lacks all those traits and attributes, I think he is going to be in the A category. I would consider Di Maria to be a better choice and put him in the S tier because he's got better pace and he feels incredibly smooth as well. He's got great pace, great dribbling, passing and shooting are on point, but because of the stamina, this guy should also deserve to be in the A tier, but I don't want to confuse people, so I have to make a choice, and I can't put both of these guys in the A tier. One of them has to be in the S, but there is just so much going on that I don't know which one should be in the S tier because this guy got a 5-star weak foot, which is really not so easy to ignore, but he doesn't feel smooth, he doesn't have the right traits or passing for a cam, so I think in my mind I'm making the right choice by putting Di Maria in the S and Socrates in the A tier. But if you guys think Socrates should be in the S and Di Maria should be in the A, do let me know and we will change that in the next week's update. Next up, let's talk about Kobel because he's definitely going to be in the B tier because for a 107 he cost 800 shards. And yes, he is a decent goalkeeper, he's got a long throw trait as well, but I think still he is super expensive, and honestly I would just put him in the C tier. But the problem is that we have no goalkeeper options for this price point, so if you desperately need a goalkeeper, this guy is still going to be a decent choice because he does make decent saves. But because he's super expensive, he's going in the B tier. Another goalkeeper I want to talk about is Van der Sar, and to be very honest, if I was going to rank him based on his current performances, I would put him in the A tier. I know you've seen a lot of videos on Facebook, Twitter, or even YouTube where he's making some incredible saves. But guys, you have to notice something. Those saves he's making are from very difficult angles, or the opponent is not shooting with the right amount of power, and it's quite visible to see as well. Because I'm using Van der Sar in my own squad, max ranked and max trained. And I've played at least 20 matches with this guy, and trust me, he hasn't made a single save which made me say, wow, this guy is the best goalkeeper in the game. Not only that, in those 20 matches, he's only made a total of 3 saves. And he's conceded so many goals from such simple angles and even against mediocre strikers that I was completely baffled. So based on all of that, he should be in the A tier, but I know for a fact that EA is going to buff him and he's going to be one of the best, if not the best goalkeepers in the game. So for that reason, I'm not going to misguide you and put him in the S tier, because even if he's not performing on that level yet, he is going to. And if you want to think about the future, then you should definitely go for this guy, because one way or another, he is going to get that buff and he is going to be incredibly annoying. Next up, let's talk about Cafu, and I think Cafu is going to be in S or A because he cost 1500 shards and he's got 125 pace, 119 defending, and he's very solid. I mean, he gives you solid performances, nothing mind-blowing or anything. So I think S tier is fine for Cafu. Next up, let's talk about Cannavaro, and Cannavaro is easily S+. He only cost 1000 shots for a 109, and he is an incredible defender. He's got 109 pace, 130 defending, and he is superb. His ground defending is one of the best in the game. He even defends better than Van Dijk. So that tells you something. And I know many people are going to hesitate because he's only 5'9", but trust me guys, there is nothing wrong with this guy and he is still going to clear all the headers. Cannavaro is 100% S+. Next up, let's talk about Eden Hazard, and Hazard is also going in the A tier, I think, probably because he also cost 1000 shots for a 108, and he is quite agile and his stick dribbling is also superb. Passing and shooting is also decent. Pace is also incredible. But still there is something missing, and that is the ability to hold the ball, which he should be doing because he's got incredible dribbling. But I think the lack of physical really puts him off and he does lose the ball quite easily. Losing the ball is not a big issue, but if you have bad reactions like him and you can't instantly contest for the ball, that is a bad thing. And that is why he's in the A tier, and that reminds me about Diego Maradona, who is also going in the S+ category, because this guy is such an incredible player. His dribbling is crazy smooth, his pace also feels decent enough, even though it's only 122, but still he does run really well with the ball. He's only 5'5", which makes him one of the smoothest players in the game. His passing is unbelievably good. His vision is quite incredible. You can play him at the cam position as well, and I think he shines better at cam too. Other than those incredible attributes, I think the best thing about this guy is the way he contests for the ball. Even after losing the ball, he would instantly go back and win the ball back. That is something quite incredible, I think, and quite rare too, because not many players can do that. And the fact that Maradona can makes him one of the best attackers in the game, because even if you have the best defenders in the game and you win the ball back from this guy, he can still come back right at you and win the ball back and score the goal. And that is something incredible, and that is why he is in the S+ category. Next up, I'm going to put all these guys in the S+ category to save some time. If you want to listen to me talk about them, just keep going, or if you want to stop this video, you can, but these guys are all S+. Rivaldo only cost 1000 shots, and he is such an incredible player. He can play in any attacking position. He can play at cam, he can play at striker, left winger, right winger, wherever you want to play him. His positioning is insane. He's got high-low work rates combined with some incredible positioning stats, and he exploits the spaces like it's his business. This guy is absolutely incredible. His dribbling feels quite smooth. His shooting is also superb. Hernandez is also going in the S+ category, even though he cost 1500 shots, because he is one of the best meta cards you could ever get. He's got 130 pace and literally there is no attacker that is going to get past this guy easily. He's also physically super strong and can go toe-to-toe against even the strongest attackers. Hernandez cards are always the meta cards, so having one in your squad too that is also the highest rated in the game is a no-brainer. Hamshik is also in the S+ category because he cost 800 shots for a 108 and he is just a perfect CM. He's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, great stamina, pace, dribbling, shooting, defending, physical, everything is there. Not only that, he's also got playmaker trait, so he can play at the cam position as well if you would want to. Even though he's supposed to be an attacking CM, he can still be a complete box-to-box menace. That is why he's in the S+ category as well. And that wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, especially about these two guys, Di Maria and Socrates, because I do feel like I made a controversial call and I would like your guys' insights on this one. You can join my Discord server if you need any help regarding your squad. And I'll see you guys in the next video.